Well, g'day everybody, and welcome again back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. Again, still really enjoying this game, loving it. In fact, loving it. What's this trade I want to trade? Nothing. Isn't it? Really? There's no trader there. I thought we just got a notification that there was a trader there. We are desperate. We are desperate little puppies. Why are we desperate little puppies? We're desperate little puppies because we have no bloody food. It's a problem. It's a big problem. What do we got? Mushroom cluster over there. It's a massive problem. How are we going to deal with this? We've got zero food and we're going to get into the exact same issue that we got into previously, and that is that we are going to see the hunting lodge is all right. What's it? We've got we're going to start having people moving out of our bloody homes, aren't we? That's going to be an issue. Look, there is yeah, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing that? What's our consumption? Do we know what our consumption is? I mean, we've got fruit and stuff like that, but we don't really have much of anything else. You guys still have grain in storage and you've got flour in storage. You guys here, if we can get on there, are producing bread. Is it a logistics issue? Is it a logistics issue that's causing us the food problem? I don't know, but what I'm really worried about is these houses are going to start, people are going to start abandoning these houses. I mean, they're obviously going and grabbing food now. There's plenty of animals in there. There's plenty of animals in there, and they are producing quite a bit. Are we going to need to... What have we got? How's our population? We've got 27 labourers. Are we going to need to pump up the amount of fields that we have? Is that going to be a thing? It may do. What have we got on this field at the moment? The field's going to be fallow for the year. This one here is going to. They're going to plant that. They're going to plant that and get that happening. This field here, we're going into carrots, so they're going to get some carrots in. We've got some flax happening there, and over here we have some wheat happening as well. Can we expand? I mean, we've got really good soil over there. If we expand it, I'm just worried that it's going to delete what's up there, what's existing. Up here we should now have our animals in here. We did buy one, didn't we? Didn't we buy a goat? Yeah, we've got 2 goats. Birth rate is 0 per year. That doesn't help at all, does it? And our these trees should be, yes, they're 100% mature. So that is going to be really good. Production capacity 42%. Is that because of the soil fertility? And 101 months. These ones here are getting close. They're 47% tree maturity. These ones here are 43%. So still a long way to go there, but they are producing. I don't know why these guys, the fertility is 70%. Do we need to add... We do. Let's add somebody to there. Let's add somebody to there to increase production there. We're starting to build up food again now, but I think we're going to have to go farms. What are we going to do farm-wise? Well, it's a good question because at the present moment, food production... hunters aren't carrying it. We can't do a barn at the moment because we can't afford to do another barn. We could do, well, we do have a chicken coop, don't we? We do, I'm pretty sure we do have a chicken coop. An arborist building, yep, we've already got that running. I really wanted to expand our town out that way. I mean, do we head over here and start farming over here? Is that a possibility? People are miles away from town when they're over here, but the fertility here is absolutely outstanding. And I do wonder whether we throw another field in here and throw some more farmers onto that, which makes me wonder whether we need to bring people out here as well to live out here. If we do this, then we're going to lose whatever these veggies are. But I'm willing to... Our fertility through here is actually really, really good, but what is it? Ah, see, we've built all of our industry over super fertile ground, you dork. Oh, Simi. Here. That's going to remove a hunting area, and I'm not willing to do that. Maybe that's why that hunting area is so good. What's the fertility like up here? 60%. Not really enough, is it? I'm going to throw another field in there, though. No, it's only at 60%. I mean, we would have been way better off out here. But we really need to get something that's just probably constantly growing. I mean, we have our crop rotations on these. You know, leeks, beans, wheat. We could keep all that going. But what we need is something probably dedicated purely to... what's that? That's our preservers building. We could start preserving food, you know, wouldn't we? Stop it from rotting. It says we've got one food and that we're going to lose one food to spoilage. Well, I don't believe... now it says 0. I'm going to say I don't believe that because that's kind of... yeah, well, that food would go long before. Okay, so it looks like we don't have got carcasses there. Look at that. Hunter's doing his thing. That's good. Yeah, so I think there's kind of a little bit of a balance challenge there. Like one food, somebody's going to take that one food, you know, and that. So how can we have one food rot in the next 12 months? It doesn't make any sense. But who am I to judge? Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee because I love coffee. I love coffee. What do we got? We've got nuts out here. Go and grab those nuts now, if you can. We've had a villager being struck with a broken bone. Huh. Saying that the fishing hut, that it's saying that the productivity is 0 because there's no fish out there. Am I wasting my time having people in all of these fishing huts? I may be wasting my time. You would think that you would still get fish out here, wouldn't you? But yeah, I think I may be wasting my time because I've just got people doing nothing in these fishing fishing shacks. Let's just actually we'll just leave that like that, and let's turn off the building production there. Let's turn off building production here. Get those people back to where they should be. Probably turn off building production there as well. Well, she is fishing. Okay, a villager has been cured. That's good to know. Okay, so what else have we got? So we still need to concentrate on food, but you know, at this point in time, these guys have produced 2 tools, 2 weapons, and 1 heavy tool, which is really, really good. The foundry has produced 33 iron. No, it's produced 60 iron. They have 33 iron in storage, and they have some coal in storage as well. That's fantastic. The charcoal kiln is pumping out charcoal. What we could do is we could utilize this this deep coal deposit here if we wanted to. And to do that, we would need mining resources, a coal mine right there. Do we do it? I think so. I think so. Noble recommended that we do a little special episode and try gathering the entire village and sending them over to this raider encampment and seeing what happens. I am so tempted to do that. I'm actually so tempted to do that. You, young lady, where are you foraging? You're absolutely and utterly wasting all of our valuable time over there, aren't you? So there's really not many places that she can actually forage. So I'm going to get her over into this area here, and she can forage those for now, because we are going into winter. So that's gonna die off in a sec. This field here is. Are you ready to go yet? No, you're not ready to go yet. So we're going to have to get some stuff going there. We're going into winter and we have 1 food. This is going to be a serious, serious issue. And that changed around super, super quickly. Like it actually changed around super, super quickly. So can't do much about that unless we have a trader that comes in with food, and then we'll spend an absolute fortune on food, right? That's the thing to do, isn't it? That is the thing to do. Let's keep our eye on the fishing huts and what is available fish-wise. I think I might be overfishing. I'm going to pause that production as well. I reckon I'm overfishing, you know. I really do. Got too many fishing huts. I was relying on fishing too much. So mine is out of ore. Oh no, which mine is out of ore? How can that mine be out of ore? It's got a deep coal deposit. Did I mess that up? Did we need a deep mine? Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me. It definitely doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. All right, let's it does make sense to me now because I'm a dick. Let's actually destroy this building and salvage it. Because I actually need to unlock a deep mine to put it on there. That's me being an idiot. That was a bit of a waste of resources, but it is what it is. What's happening over in the brewery? We've still got people there idling, unable to work. So they obviously... Why are they unable to work? They've got all their needs. They've got grain in storage, honey in storage, water in storage. They do have a fair bit of beer there. Their travel time is humongous. Absolutely humongous. Do we go over and raid that? I mean, look, there's a lot of food there. There's a lot of food sitting in there. In storage. 1 month's worth of food. Oh my gosh. I'm actually quite panicking. We're probably almost halfway through winter. So, could we upgrade these? Upgrading them will give us additional item recipes and increased durability. So it may not be worth it. Why is work rate down 89%, 60% and 60%? 4 carcasses, and wolf carcasses. Okay, yeah. It depends on what's in range there. Are we over hunting? Well, it doesn't look like we're over hunting because we do have plenty of animals around here. That guy there should be hunting in this area here. Like so. And then that should sort of cover that. We did have somebody explore last time as well. So we've kind of explored some of these areas. It may actually be worth, I reckon this over here, it is another lake. It may be worthwhile looking at the option of expanding out here somewhere and like building some houses and stuff out here. So can we actually build in our utilities, our amenities and services, our roads and fencing? Cobbled road we could build. We don't have enough stone. We do not have enough stone for that at the moment. I was wondering whether we could actually build bridges. A flour urn. Costs us 40 gold. We've got... do we have 3 bricks? We've got 35 bricks at the moment. An ornamental tree costs 35 as opposed to 40 and gives us the same amount. Crates and barrels. A large statue will give us a fair whack, but it's pretty expensive. A medium statue and a small statue. See, that small statue gives us it costs us 450, but only gives us 1 up on desirability. Whereas this ornamental tree costs us 35 gold and gives us 1 as well. Can we move something like that in here somewhere to increase desirability? I think if I started this out again, if I started like again, I would take into huge consideration the fact that you need to leave a lot of area in. Like, don't pack your houses in. So if you guys start a game on this, or if you're planning on starting a game on this, then what you want to probably do is consider where you're going to stick everything and what's going to increase and decrease desirability. Because like I've stuck all of these houses in nice little housing plots and stuff like that without the thought of where I can put this stuff, and I really don't want to. There we go, we're out of winter. We've still got 1 food left, thank God. And I don't want to start pulling down houses to fit this stuff in, but I may have to. I'm going to build one of those there. I may have to. I may have to end up actually destroying houses to fit in decorations that are going to bring desirability up as well. That's our Fletcher building. Our Fletcher building can be upgraded. That gives us additional workers, additional item recipes, and item production speed. Don't think we need that. We don't need that. Root cellar upgrade. Well, the root cellar doesn't have that much storage. All it gives us is extra storage capacity, reduced food spoilage, which is probably good. Do we do it? Do we upgrade that as well? Possibly. Possibly. All right. Let's see if we can start buying some food in at this point in time, just to see what the hell is going. Just to see if we can. You're working out in this area. I think you're going to have to actually probably travel over here. I am so sorry. There's boars over there, which give us actually a lot more meat. Ooh. The temptation. Temptation to stick a... Got a deer there and we've got boars there. The temptation to stick a hunting lodge out here is really, really large. Because if we have a look at the hunting lodges... Oh, this moves so slow. If we have a look at the hunting lodges, right? If we do boars, we have a really high production limit. What else do we have around here that we could utilize? Got good hunting areas, good foraging areas. Boars are there. It's a long trip. It's a long trip to the village, isn't it? It's a very, very long trip to the village. What are our logistics like? Resources are we missing? We're missing trees. We don't want to get rid of bushes or berries, but trees and stones. Don't want to ruin that. Let's go in there and grab some of those trees. Let's grab some of those trees. And we'll grab these trees as well. We need more stone because we're out of stone as well. We're going to have to find some more stone around here somewhere. I know there's some over the other side of the river, but I don't want them going over there to collect it. Maybe... Oof. Got some... like stones in here. Just wherever we can find them. Wherever we can find them. Let's also build a road out here now as well, shall we? I think that's probably a really smart idea. Let's go probably from here, through here, down through there, up to here. And I think I'm going to start considering putting a hunter out where all these boars are. Crops are ready for assignment. That would be on here. What we want to do here is we need to cook food. So we need, that's frost tolerance. That can go at the end. That's heat tolerant. That can go in there. Then we can do something that is frost tolerant and slightly heat tolerant, like so. Get those veggies happening. In here, we can go, there's frost tolerant again in beans. You are both. I know what you guys are going to say. Not enough room for that one. You're frost tolerant, so you could go up here. Like so. You could go in there. We could probably get that in straight away, actually, to be honest. And over here, I think leeks we might grow. We're gonna need hay. We're gonna need hay, so I'm gonna have to throw hay in as well, I'm afraid. And turnips are frost tolerant. Actually, let's remove that crop and throw More carrots or beans? Beans are frost tolerant as well. Let's do that. Let's get that happening. All right. We'll see. Soil mixture for pea is not very good. Can we see a soil mixture for beans is fantastic. Carrots is fantastic. Cabbage is no good. So let's remove that crop. Soil mixture is good for there. So let's throw in some more beans. Yep. Not bad for hay, but bad for peas. So let's go more carrots because it's good for carrots. Let's go. What was it for turnips? Turnips as well. All right, so that's good for that. Okay, that helps us out. Let's see what traders that we have here. We can actually upgrade the trading post, so I think we'll do that. Oh no, if we're upgrading, can we buy food? We can. Let's sell off 20 shoes. Let's sell off 20 shoes. Sell those items. What else have we got here? What is he selling? Is he selling some food? He's selling clay. He's selling flour at a pretty good price. Let's purchase 130 flour. Let's purchase 200 flour. Buy and transfer. He is paying, no, he's charging an excessive price for that. Chickens. Let's buy ourselves some chickens. Buy and stock 8 chickens maybe. Yep, sounds good. That's good to have that livestock. He's not selling food per se, which is a little bit of a problem, to be honest. Oh well, is what it is, right? What's she doing? What have you got? What do you want? Do you want some baskets, but just giving us a below average price? Villager stricken with scurvy. Oh, good price on pottery. Oh. Sell items. She's selling everything relatively expensive except for stone. We could bring some stone in if we wanted to because we do need some. So I am going to get some stone. I'm going to buy 60 stone. Buy and transfer. We probably do need to also look at the possibility of being able to... look, there's good trade. There's good trade in tools. Look at that. Above average price, 346. We probably... We're going to have to stop selling baskets off soon, I think. We've got 13 baskets there. I'm not going to sell them. But what we probably want to do is stuff like when you get a really low price, you probably want to buy and stock that stuff. Predators are attacking. Let's leave that there. Where are the predators? Where are the predators? Attacking our chickens. Confirm that for our chickens. So our chicken area should be producing some really, really good stuff. It's also producing a lot of meat as well. Let's just go back to here again. And just have a look at where we're at. Yeah, well, we wanted to sell that. Let's sell them. There we go. We didn't want to sell that. I did want to buy in... Well, we did buy in 60 stones. That's good. We could sell those swords now. Let's sell those swords. No, that's buy. She's selling them for a fair bit. I think we probably need to take those swords off, or we'll see how we go. We'll see how our industry goes in regards to doing that. Do we need? What are our clothes like? What do we have in stock clothes wise? We've got 110, so we've got a lot of clothes in stock. So there's no point in buying any of those in. And coal, we could probably. Oh no, she wants to buy coal. Okay. If we're producing a lot of coal, we could probably maintain a stock of say 60, 70 coal over there. And we could start selling some of that off as well. We've got so much pottery wise, we could actually go 100 at least in there. We want to hold on to our iron ore because we want to produce items from that. Yeah. I do enjoy the trading aspect of this. I actually do enjoy the trading aspect of this. And I think what we need to do is start looking at things like, okay, so, you know, we could buy stone in for 5 and stock 50 here. We could buy 50 and stock them in here. And then when we get a better price for it, selling it for a profit. And that makes a whole lot more sense. Let's transfer some gold across to the town storage. Leave 2.5 grand there. Let's confirm that. And they are upgrading the trading post. Lovely. Now, this can be upgraded as well. What does that upgrade? It gives us better durability, additional range, and increased attack range. It's going to cost us... going to increase our upkeep as well, which may not be a good thing. This temple here, our upkeep increases. Let's accept those 10 people. We don't have enough housing. This is going to increase our upkeep by 8. Let's do it. Let's upgrade that. Let's look at building some more houses, which we will build in this little area here. Where are we? Housing. Houses. Let's rotate. Oh, don't do that. Let's rotate you. Throw you in there. Throw you in there and you in there like that. All right, lovely. What's this? Housing shortage. Yes, we are working on that right now. And that'll hopefully get people out into the fields. So if we have the extra, have the extra people living here, then we can, I nearly knocked my coffee off the desk. If we have enough people working in here, we can probably increase our farming. I mean, we've got 29 laborers. I mean, that's a lot, right? It is. Okay, fishing. So that fishing area is okay now. So there's fish in there, but there's no fish anywhere else. So... Food is going up. There's definitely no fish in there. Do we open that up again? I think maybe we do. Let's open them up. They may be seasonal, which probably makes sense, to be honest. We need to get into getting into a temple so that we can building a temple so that we can go to this excavation site. Now there's some good hunting over there. You're a hunting lodge and you are hunting over here. Perfect. Perfect. Let's just move it over this way a bit. There we go. Yes, I know we have a housing shortage. We are working on that. But even more so, we are working on a... Yeah, I'm going. I know it's a long way away. I know it's a long way away, but I am really going to have to put a hunter's cabin over here. I really need to put a hunter's cabin over here because we need to hunt those boars. And then what I might do is I might actually destroy one of these ones. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll destroy one of these ones, but let's get this built. Why are you unhappy? Diet. You're unhappy because you have 33% food. You don't have shelter and you... okay. Yep. All right. You're one of the new immigrants. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll sort you out in a sec. That's all good. Okay, so main town over here. I think we may end up establishing a little bit of an outpost over here. I think that might be a thing to do. The issue is it's unlike Manor Lords in the sense of you can't build a house here and select the people in that house and go, you work there. That is where you work. See? Pretty sure you can't do that. Verdad. Yeah, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, so they've got a firewood issue. How much firewood are we producing? Not enough, really, are we? Saw pit to produce planks. You're producing firewood, probably not at a fast enough rate. Seems a real waste having that hunting there. It really does. Okay, new village has been born. Shagalific. Right, how are we going on this field? They harvesting. Okay. They're harvesting, but we don't have much food. This field should be harvested, shouldn't it? Or are they all moving over to that field? Don't know. Don't know. But that field's not bad for the crops that we've got in it. So, pretty happy with that. How are the fields here for the crops that we've got in it? Not bad. Good. Good. That's fallow and probably poor for those two. And let's see. This one is good for cabbage. Not so good for flax. Not bad for wheat. And not so good for carrots. Let's remove flax from the equation. And throw cabbages in again. There we go. Throw cabbages in again. Not bad for that. Pretty poor for that. So we may remove flax altogether from that field at some point in time. How are you going? You are not bad. Not pretty poor. Pretty poor for buckwheat. Pretty poor for turnips. Okay, we're going to have to look into that at some point in time and really work out what we're doing. That's the forager's hut. You need to perhaps even just forage this area here. No, you need to go out here and forage, I'm afraid. I know it's 100 million miles away. Where's your forage area? You probably need to head down to... We don't want medicinal roots. We want food. Food is the big thing. You head over to that area there. Right? Sounds pretty good. And this forager over here, I need to do this at the start of every season. Unfortunately. There we go. Fruits. Perfect. Okay. That's good. Looks like we've still got our shoalfish there. We've got shoalfish over here. I don't believe we can build bridges in this, which it'd be nice if we could. It may be something that I'm missing. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Now that's our vault. Our vault has coins in it. It can take 25,000 coins. That's pretty cool. And that's a pub. Oh, it was stuck over in the corner there. Huh. Right. Cool. What else is going on? Let's just keep checking and working out exactly what else is going on. Are we going into winter again? We are going into winter again. We're going to have to start expanding houses out here. We're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough houses for stuff to happen. So maybe throw a road through here. Won't throw through there. We'll throw through there. We might throw a road through there and look at actually expanding this area. Yeah, we're going to get rid of... We're going to get rid of that stuff. That's going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? It's going to be quite the problem. Got a hunter's hut here. Let's set your hunting area to here where these boars are. Where are the boars? Can we see them? Can we see them in here? There they are. Okay, let's throw your hunting area in here. Like so. That's going to be a good thing. That's definitely going to be a good thing. And let's upgrade you as well. We could probably put a forager out here. We've got greens out here. We've got blueberries. Got quite a bit out of stuff out of here. So we may be able... Our food is starting to go up, guys. Considering that we were at 0 at the start of this, we're going into winter and we've got 4 months worth of food. So that's probably been a little bit better. This root cellar, food lost to spoilage, may be worth upgrading. I'm gonna upgrade it just for the lack of for reducing, or at least trying to reduce the amount of spoilage that happens there. So there you go. I mean, building around this mountain means we can't build housing up here. We could actually test that out, couldn't we? No, actually, let's not do that. Let's do housing, thank you. We could build housing out here, which would be okay. It's not very fertile. It's not very desirable at the moment, but we could bring the desirability up. You can see the desirability out here is a lot better. Maybe we could start expanding out there because it looks like we can build up there. Throw another house in there. Where can we put a road there? We can get a road up through there, which is a good thing as well. Okay, which means that we could throw another house just in there and there as well. And then we could start looking at possibly starting to expand our village out over this hill, because everything's going to build over there. And what you need to do, Simi, just remind yourself, because you did say it earlier on in the episode, what you need to do is make sure that you leave areas here for decorations. Decorations that are going to increase the desirability of the area. I.e. small park, if you can find a spot to put it in. Let's do it. Let's do it. We've dropped our money down a little bit, but we do have a bit there. We need to start as well looking at our garrison at some point in time. We do at the moment have our barracks here, which is giving us a little bit of range and stuff like that, and a bit of defense there. But what we do need to do is look at bringing in some infantry. Now, the thing that we've got to be careful of is, like, they cost 25 to recruit, but they also cost $5 a month. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is going to cost us 20 a month. So it's going to give us an additional 20 a month on there. But it may be worth doing, but 4 just don't seem to be, like, it's going to cost us 100 to get 4, and they're going to cost us 20 gold a month. So it's going to cost us 5 per month for light infantry. And that's pretty expensive. We could afford that 20 at the moment. We could probably afford 30 even. It's 28, 32 per month. I might get 6. I reckon. That's going to cost us 30 per month, which is going to reduce our income. But let's do it. Let's do it. Has it reduced our income? Guard training. Oh, well, guard training 20. I was thinking maybe that had something to do with these guys as well. But it kind of doesn't. Maybe it hasn't updated. Crimson Company, let's leave them at Crimson Company for now. Transfer soldiers, change company banner. Let's have a look at the banner. Yes, we'll go that one. Lovely. Military companies window. So this shows us there. Monthly costs 30. That hasn't reflected up here as yet. Combat efficiency 81%. They have veterancy, which is a good thing. How do we bring them out? How do we grab them? Disband. Flag combat area. Okay, there we go. We've got our first army. It may have been a little bit early to do that, to be honest. But it is what it is. That this park here has been built. Oh no, that park was already there. That was for desirability. This park is nearly built. These houses are nearly built. We're going to have to get those up tier-wise. Now, what they're going to need out here is they're probably going to need a market and stuff like that. So we need to consider that as an option. This guy here has not produced anything yet. Is it because he's upgrading? It's probably because he's upgrading, I reckon. And his travel time is phenomenal. Absolutely and utterly phenomenal. Do we do another storage hut over here? It may pay to do another storage hut over here, like a food storage hut perhaps. Storage, we could do a stockyard. We could do a storehouse up here if we wanted to. And we could do a root cellar as well. We do have the Cooper running now too, don't we? Could we reduce his travel by adding a storehouse here? I'm going to put a storehouse in here, and I'm also going to put a root cellar in here as well, right next door to it. Hopefully reduce his travel a little bit, because I do want to start gathering resources out there as well. That's going to be a really, really big thing. Your storage is not full anymore. Okay, cool. And there's a lot of stuff. Crops lost to frost. We lost 492 beans and 50 wheat to frost. Really? That's a bloody lot. That is a lot. That's a lot to lose to frost. Considering that the crops we're putting in here are frost tolerant. Like when you think about it, is it? Yeah, I reckon what it is. What are we doing in year 3 there? Let's remove that. Let's add something that is frost tolerant. No, something that's... Let's throw that in there, and then let's add something else that's frost tolerant. Say beets. And beets grow really well in there, and they grow pretty well in there as well. I thought that I had it all mixed up and all sorted out in regards to... But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go through here. We're going to have to watch these crops. Because if these crops aren't frost tolerant, we're still getting frosts. Which I didn't realise. So that's going to be really, really important. And that's why we're losing a lot of crops. That's why we're losing a lot of crops. You see, they've got 0 frost tolerance. So that they should be planted up here. Right, we're going to have to change that around. Let's see. So for this one, for example, we're going to have to change that around. This one here, we're going to have to change that around. And what are you? You are 0 frost tolerance. And you guys are heat tolerant. So we may have to change these around as well. So let's remove that. Let's move that over to here because you are heat tolerant. So let's move it out of there, and then let's add our frost tolerant beans in there. Not enough room. Frost tolerant beans. There you go. Like so. All right, lovely. New traveling merchant has arrived. We haven't seen this guy yet. Nice. We haven't seen this guy yet. He's buying swords. He's buying all of our... No, we don't want to buy. He's not buying, he's selling swords at a really inflated price. This is a new one, and I reckon this is a new trader, and I reckon it's because he's yeah, glassware, furniture. So these guys are actually these guys are a lot more fancy. So let's transfer and maintain 30 soap in there. He's not paying good price for it anyway. We're not selling any food whatsoever. No way. No way. Interesting. I hope that the other traders still come through though. Because he wasn't really selling any food, is he? And if he is, he's probably selling a lot of weapons and stuff. We could get some plate mail armor if we wanted to, couldn't we? And some heavy weapons. But we're not going to. He's paying a fortune for fish, but we would be mad to sell anything in regards to fish and stuff like that. You here, you are going to store not food. You're going to store this stuff. You are not going to store raw materials. But you can store usable items. You here, once you're built, if we can find it right there, you are going to store meat. And probably some of this stuff as well. Because what we're going to do is we're going to build a... But at the moment he's still like he's traveling. It's gone down a little bit now, which is really, really good, which is the reason why we built that. But we also need a forager's hut, a forager's shack, which we are going to throw out here as well, right across the road. And that's going to help us considerably. So he's got traps out. He should now start producing a lot more meat. So that's going to be a really good thing. Probably want to look at extending our road out here at some point for that gathering and stuff. We've got 3 villages that just graduated there. Let's have a look. You are doing that at the moment. You are frost tolerant, which means that you can go all the way up there. You are not frost tolerant. We need to bring that up to there. You are both, so it doesn't matter. And you are frost tolerant as well. So that doesn't matter either. Okay, cool. And we're going to need to bring that up because of the heat tolerance. And we're going to need to bring that up to there. And bring you up to there. There we go. Yes, our other merchants do arrive, do still come, which is fantastic. So let's go back into there. Have a look at her, which is Atka of the Iron Clan. And what are you are selling at an excessive price. Do you have anything that we really, really want? Well, other than fish, let's buy some fish in. Buy and transfer. You are selling iron at a good price. We don't need to worry about that at the moment. But nothing else, there's nothing else in there that's worth doing at the moment. So probably want to hopefully look at some gold ore and stuff at some point in time. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I do love this game. It does seem to be running a little bit better now. I've got rid of all of the now that things are getting larger, then it can become a bit of an issue in regards to, like, even on my system chugging along a bit. chug, chug, chug. We've got a population of 14. Now, what do we want to do? Set the building's grazing area. Set the maximum herd size. Any extra livestock will automatically be sent to slaughter. So we want to keep 10. So they will slaughter 40. They will slaughter 40 in there, which is good. And over here, we want to keep, obviously, more with our goats. We are producing goat's milk. So we want to keep 8 goats. But once we get over 8, right, no, we can keep 10. And once we get over 10, then you can slaughter. They're producing eggs and they're producing meat. Fan-bloody-tastic. Let's maybe keep that at 14. Keep it at 12. Let's just keep it at 12. It's going to bring in more food for us as well. So there you go, guys. I hope that you guys have really enjoyed it. Sorry, I know I said goodbye. I know I said goodbye before, but yeah. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for those who comment and stuff like that. I appreciate the ones who click like. I appreciate it very much, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye.